Hi guys, my name is Ben. I will be your professor here for English Conversation 1. Welcome to my class, welcome to Mogwande, and I hope you guys are ready to start. Okay, so first thing, course goals. In this course, I want you to focus on communication. I want you to focus on ideas, how to solve problems in a classroom, how to be a better teacher, how to think correctly. I am not going to focus on spelling or grammar. Now, spelling and grammar are important. I'm not saying that I don't care. However, you guys are going to get lots of grammar classes. You're going to get lots of vocabulary classes. And that's not what this class is about. So, in this class, I want you to use English as a tool. What I mean is, think about how you use Korean. When you speak Korean to your friends, to your family, to other teachers, you use Korean to get information or to express an idea. You don't use Korean to study, because you're interested in Korean grammar or because you're interested in Korean vocabulary. It's the same thing here. I want you to use English primarily as a tool. Okay? So, what that means is, if you make small grammar or spelling mistakes, I don't care. Okay? I want you to feel comfortable taking risks. I want you to try to write complicated ideas. I want you to try and write ambitious things. I want you to be brave. Okay? And this is going to be important when I'm grading you too. So let's say we have 3 students. Okay? Student 1 is very cautious. Okay? And when they answer a question on the test, or when they write an essay, they don't think very much, but they really focus on their grammar, and they make their spelling perfect, and the sentences are very short and very easy, and the idea is very easy, and they haven't thought very much about their answer. That's a C. That's a C. By comparison, let's say we have student number 2. Student number 2 has an ambitious idea on their essay. Okay? They have an idea that is complicated and it's hard and they challenge themselves. And they made a mistake. And their answer is wrong. Okay? Even if their answer is wrong, if they tried, if they were ambitious, if they put effort into it, that's a B. Okay? And then an A is you do something ambitious and you get it right. Okay? So, in my class, I don't want you to focus on avoiding mistakes. Okay? You're going to make mistakes. It's part of being an adult. Don't worry about it. Okay? The goal here is I want you to be ambitious, I want you to use English as a tool, and I want you to use your brain. I want you to think. Okay? Second thing about course goals. I am never going to have you guys memorize stuff. I don't care about dates. I don't care about memorizing names. We are going to talk about concepts and ideas. So, you don't have to memorize the chapter, but you do need to understand it. So, once again, for emphasis, I will never ever have you guys memorize stuff. However, I'm going to have you guys use and discuss concepts every single class. Okay, so those are the course goals. Let's talk about the book. This is Critical Thinking for Leaders. You can see it here. Okay, It is not that hard to understand. The sentences are pretty easy, the vocabulary is pretty easy. The hard parts of this book are concepts, which is what I want you to focus on. We will use this book every week, so please buy a copy by next week. We will need this every single week. Okay, schedule. If you want to check the schedule, it is on Jonghap Jongbo system. It's the Gamgige Hiksa section. You can click on that. However, I would not expect the schedule to remain the same. The schedule will probably change as we go along. So, if there is a chapter that you guys understand very quickly, we will probably do it quicker. If there is a section that you guys are struggling with, it's too hard, I will slow down. So, the schedule that you see in Tonghap Jumbo system is approximate. It's not certain. But don't worry about that too much, because every week I will give you instructions for the next week. So, don't worry about the schedule too much. Okay, grading. In our class, 25% of students can get an A. 50% of students can get a B. The rest of the students get a maximum of a C. This is not my choice. I can't adjust this. This is school policy. It's Sangdae Pyeongka. Okay, so here's how it works. If I think you guys are trying hard, I will give the maximum number of A's. If I think you're trying hard, I will give the maximum number of B's. If I think that you're trying hard, I will give the bottom 25% of the class a C+. So if you try hard, the minimum grade you will get in my class is a C+. However, if you are not trying hard, if you're not participating, if I think you have a bad attitude, if you're not prepared, the grades can get much worse. Last semester, I had one class with some students with pretty bad attitudes, and in that class, instead of getting 25% A's, I gave 10% A's. And instead of getting 50% B's, I gave them 20% B's. And the rest of the students got C's, D's, and F's. So this is entirely up to you guys. If you try your best, I will give you at least a C+. If you don't, things can get ugly. Further, your grades will be based on 3 things. One second. Number 1, tests. You will have a midterm test and a final test. The tests are a little bit different from what you're used to. Don't worry, I will explain them to you in detail later. But there will be midterm test and a final test. Also, there will be quizzes. With the quizzes, how many quizzes will there be? I don't know. If I think you guys are reading the chapters, we'll only have 1 or 2. If I don't think you're reading the chapters, we'll have a lot of them. It could have them every week. Okay? However, with the quizzes, don't worry too much. Your worst score, I will cancel. So if you're sick one day and you can't read or you miss class, don't worry. I will cancel your lowest quiz score. Okay. So, for next week's class, you have 2 things for homework. Number 1, please buy the book. You need the book every week. Please, 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 please buy the book. You can get a book from your Sunday. You can get a copy of the book, but you need a book. Okay, second thing, I would like you to think about 3 people. First person is a good CEO. I would like you to describe this person's personality. Okay? Personality traits. Are they kind? Are they strong? Are they tough? Are they a good leader? Are they obedient? Are they humble? Are they easily scared? Okay? So, person number 1, good CEO. Okay? I'd like you to describe this person's personality to me. Okay? Number 2. Good teacher. I would like you to describe the personality of a good teacher. Okay. And number 3. This one's a little bit challenging. Okay? I'd like you to imagine that it's 1,000 years ago. Okay? 1,000 years ago. It's Goryeo Shide. Okay? And you are very rich. And because you're very rich, you have slaves. You have nobi. Okay? I would like you to describe a good slave. What are the personality traits of a good slave? Okay? So guys, I would like you to be detailed about this. Please give me at least 5 characteristics for the good CEO, the good teacher, and the good slave. Okay, guys, that's everything. Have a wonderful week. I will see you next week.